Good evening students. Today we will see some gate problems on jet transform. Jet means jet transform. They are given x of n equal to 1 by 3 whole power mod n. Not it is u of n, it is a mod n minus 1 by 2 whole power n u of n. This is the causal sequence. Causal sequence, but it is not a causal sequence. Mod n we can write it as a mod n equal to plus n when n is positive. Mod n equal to minus n when n is negative. That concept I am going to use. They are asking, they are given x of n, they are not asking jet transform. They are asking what is the ROC of its jet transform in jet plane. It is a GATE 2012 solution. Given signal x of n. We can write this given signal x of n equal to 1 by 3 whole power n u of n. The u of n is when n is positive, then mod n will become plus n. When n is a positive, this mod n will become n. Positive n means u of n equal to 1 when n equal to 0 to infinity. That 0 to infinity they indicated as a u of n. When n is a negative, 1 by 3 whole power minus n. N is negative means minus 1 to minus infinity minus 1, that is n value. So that one is indicated by u of minus n minus 1. So when n is a positive, causal signal. When n is a negative, non-causal signal. Non-causal signal is minus n minus 1. Otherwise this entire one, next step we will see. Minus 1 by 2 whole power n u of n, the given signal. Taking jet transform on both sides, you will get a general formula. Jet transform of any signal is n equal to minus n to plus infinity 1 by 3 whole power n jet power minus n u of n. First one. Second one, n equal to minus n to plus infinity 1 by 3, this one. This is general formula. Now based on, because it is a u of n, the n varies from 0 to infinity. That's why I skipped this step. When n is a positive, 1 by 3, when n is a positive, mod n is plus n. When n is when n is a positive, mod n equal to plus n. When n is a negative, mod n equal to minus n. That's the same concept I applied here. Mod n equal to n when n is a positive. N is a positive means n equal to 0 to infinity. When n is a positive, mod n equal to n. That is the same concept. So if mod n equal to negative, then it is a negative value. If n is a negative, mod n equal to minus n, I have assumed minus n to minus 1, 1 by 3 minus n. General formula, because it is u of n, n varies from 0 to infinity. So summation is positive. I am going to write this one as a entire something whole power positive n. Summation is a positive. I am going to convert something power positive n. It is a negative. First we have to convert this entire one in terms of negative, then replace minus minus, then you will get. In this one, summation is a positive. Now I am going to replace this entire one in terms of something power positive n. So next step was summation is a positive, that's something power plus n. Here the summation is a negative. They assumed, we can assume like this. Otherwise first we can convert this entire one something power minus n. That minus, this minus will get cancelled. Then n equal to 1 to infinity 1 by 3 z whole power m. It is also correct. Then minus, because this is a summation is a positive, I am going to write entire thing is something power positive n. So you know this entire summation is convergence or finite value if 1 by 3 z, mod 1 by 3 z is less than 1. Otherwise mod z greater than 1 by 3. For second one, this summation is convergence if this term entire mod 1 by 3 z is greater than less than 1. So 1 by 3 z less than 1. Otherwise I send this 3 to the right side, you will get a mod z less than 3. This entire summation is a finite value or convergence if the mod of this value is less than 1. So 1 by 2 z mod is less than 1 means send this z to the right side, you will get a mod z greater than 1 by 2. So this is the plus symbol. Plus minus means we have to satisfy the three conditions. We have to find the ROC in such a way that it has to satisfy these three conditions, means the option C will satisfy three conditions. If you draw ROC diagram for these three, you will get answer is 1 by 2 mod, mod z greater than 1 by 2 less than 1 less than 3. So answer is 3. You can draw the ROC diagram. Already explained the concept and ROC diagram also. The ROC diagram, check which is the suitable answer. Next we will say GATE 2011. They given two systems. It is a system 1, it is a system 2. Are connected cascade means just like multiplication. H1 two systems. First system transfer function is H1 of z. Second system transfer function they given H2 of z are connected in cascade as shown below. Then overall output is y of n. Then y of n is the same as that of x of n with a 1 unit delay. Delay is different from advance. Delay means minus n. Advance means plus n. The given statement is y of n is same as that of x of n with a 1 unit delay. That means we will say in the solution. They are asking if y of n equal to x of n with 1 unit delay, then what is the transfer function of h2 of z? If y of n is equal to 1 unit delay of x of n, then what is the transfer function of h2 of z? That h2 of z taken in terms of multiple choice. We see the solutions. Given statement y of n equal to same as that of x of n with 1 unit delay. Delay means minus 1. 2 unit delay means minus 2. Okay, now if you apply z transform both sides, because multiple choices in terms of z transform, the question also in terms of z transform, that is why I am applying z transform on both sides. Apply z transform both sides. Y of n will become y of z. This is the 1 unit delay means this is the minus 1 will become z power minus 1 into capital X of z. Now from this one, y of z by x of z equal to overall transfer function h of z equal to z power minus 1. So this y by x, y of z by x of z from the given problem is nothing but h1 of z into h2 of z. Y, if I apply z transform for x of n, y of n, output by input is nothing but h1 of z into h2 of z. The same thing, h1 of z into h2 of z, that equal to h of z, that equal to z inverse. So they given h1 of z in the problem, replace, and h2 of z we have to find out, keep it left side, that equal to z power minus 1. So now I want only h2 of z, send these two terms to the right side, then I will get answer. Check the multiple choice. Now GATE 2010, they given one question on z transform. Consider the z transform of x of z is, the z transform of x of n is x of z is given by this one. They given mod z is greater than 0, less than infinity. Then what is the inverse z transform of x of n? We can find out the solution in two ways. Just apply inverse transform and inverse z transform for a given x of z, we will get the answer. If you don't know the inverse z transform, how to apply inverse z transform is just take the z transform for multiple choice. If you take the z transform multiple choice A, then check the x of z equal to A or not. And if it is not correct, then go to the apply z transform for multiple choice B. Check the answer of B with the x of z. Like that you can check it out. Anyway, I am going to apply the inverse transform for x of z. 5 into z power plus 2. Plus 2 means it is advance. 5 into del of n plus 2. Otherwise you apply the z transform for multiple choice 1 A, you get 5 into the z transform of impulse is in general 1, it is a advance by 2 symbol means z power minus 2, plus 3 into the z transform of del of 1 is by default it is a 1, plus 4 into the z transform of del of n minus 1 means z power minus 1 into 1. So the multiple choice A will satisfy the given x of z. So answer is A. Now we see the next question, GATE 2010. Two discrete time system with impulse response h1 of n is equal to del of n minus 1 and h2 of n equal to del of n minus 2 are connected in cascade. Cascade means multiplication. Then what is the overall impulse response of a cascade system means h1 of z, overall impulse response is equal to h1 of n convolution with h2 of n. But the convolution in time domain will be converted into z domain means just okay, first we find the z transform of h1 of n and second you can find the Z transform of H2 of n. Just multiply Z transform, that means convolution in time domain is equal to multiplication in Z domain. That is the given problem on convolution property. Okay, now we will see the given H1 of n. Apply Z transform for H1 of n, that equal to H1 of Z, because it is a delay by one sample, Z power minus 1. H2 of n equal to del of n minus 2. Apply Z transform, it is a delay by two samples, Z power minus 2, come as it is, Z power minus 2. If these two are concurrent in cascade, means H cap overall impulse response H of Z is equal to H1 of Z, it is into, dot symbol, not a multiplication, it is a dot. H1 of Z into H2 of Z, that equal to Z power minus 1 into Z power minus 2, that equal to Z power minus 3. Now H of Z overall impulse response is in terms of Z domain, but check the multiple choice. Multiple choice is in terms of time domain, that means the impulse response is in time domain, not in Z domain. So we have to apply inverse Z transform on both sides. If I apply inverse Z transform left side, this H of capital H of Z will become small h of n. It is a delay by 3 samples, means del of n minus 3. So check the multiple choice. We'll see the next GATE 2009 problem. They are asking a ROC only, they are not asking Z transform. The ROC of Z transform of a discrete time sequence. Without solving this one, we can tell the direct answer. It is a x of n is a, just like this is also, this problem also based on linear property, a into x1 of n minus b into x2 of n. Now this u of n is a causal. If it is a causal, its ROC is mod Z greater than 1 by 3. Without solving without using pen and paper, we can tell this, because it is a u of n is a causal, then it's, if it is a causal sequence, mod Z greater than mod A. In this case, mod A is 1 by 3. For first one, the ROC is mod Z greater than 1 by 3. The second one is a non-causal. If it is a non-causal, its ROC is mod Z greater less than mod A. Mod A is 1 by 2. So check which will satisfy these two conditions. Mod Z greater than 1 by 3. Check this one. We will see the multiple choice. We will see this step by step. Apply Z transform both sides for a given sequence. General formula x of Z equal to, because it is a u of n, they started from 0 to infinity. Because as n is a negative, sequence starts from minus infinity, ending with minus 1. This is a negative value. So n equal to minus into minus 1, 1 by 2 whole power. Now if the summation is a positive, you can write the center is something for positive n, something for positive n. You can give this minus symbol to here, first to write something for minus n, then give this minus symbol to that minus, it will give positive. Okay, now 1 to infinity. Now ROC means this summation is a convergence if modulus of 1 by 3 Z inverse is less than 1. This also summation is a finite, this interval is less than 1. So 1 by 3 Z inverse is less than 1, from this one mod Z greater than 1 by 3. This entire one is 1 by 2. They are not taking this minus symbol here. If you take minus symbol, we get the same answer. Okay, now, so answer is A. Without replacing this minus and minus, we can tell. Otherwise, I put this minus to first. You have to write entire one is in terms of minus n. Give this minus to that minus, then it will become 2 Z inverse, 2 Z. From that one, mod Z equal to 1 by. So mod Z less than 1. So it is a GATE 2003 problem. A sequence x of n with a Z transform they given is applied as an input to a linear system, linear time invariant system with impulse response h of n. That means they given a input in terms of Z transform, but impulse response is in terms of sequence, time domain. They define what is a del. They are asking what is the output at n equal to 4, means they are asking output in terms of time domain, impulse response also in terms of time domain, but input is in terms of Z domain. So in general, for a system having transfer function h of n, input is x of n, then y of n equal to x of n conversion with h of n. But x of n is in terms of Z domain, means take Laplace transform on both sides, then y of z equal to x of z into h of z. If I apply Z transform for this one, 2 into Z power minus 3. Okay, now see h of n, take the z transform, 2 into z power minus 3, they given h of z, x of z in terms of z domain, y of z equal to h of z into x of z, that's just multiply, send this one inside. Now this is the y of z. What they are asking, what is the output at n equal to 4 means you have to apply inverse z transform both side. If you apply inverse z transform 2 as it is, z power plus 1 means del of plus 1, z power minus 1 means del of minus 1, like this. Now in this equation you have to replace, in this equation you have to replace n equal to 0, sorry, they are asking n equal to 4, but replace, they are asking what is the y of n at n equal to 4 means put n equal to 4 and this equation, this is a del of plus 5, by default it is 0 because del of 0 only its value 1. Okay, now put n equal to 4 here, you will get a del of 3, del of 3 again 0. You put n equal to 4 here, del of 2 again it is 0, here also 0, here also 0. When n equal to 4, y of 4 is 0. Thank you.